everybody. Joe Joseph here for thedailysheeple.com, and this is your news shot. Let's go to Forbes, where they're reporting yet again another instance of, thank you, NSA, the hackers out there that take advantage of your malware that you've created to terrorize us is out there again as another massive ransomware outbreak is going global fast. It says Ukraine's government, national bank, and biggest power companies all warned of cyber attacks Tuesday. Airports and metro services in the country were also reportedly affected, though it appears they're victims of another ransomware outbreak. So yet again, a piece of malware that was developed to keep us safe has now been used against us again. It says whispers of WannaCry abound, though security experts say this particular ransomware is a different breed named Petya. And of course, now we have the Russian connection to. So now the boogeyman Russia is going to be blamed for this attack. I mean, this is just unbelievable crap. Quote, we're seeing several thousands of infected attempts at the moment, comparable in size to the WannaCry's first hour. This according to Kaspersky Labs, Kostin Ryu. He says we're seeing infections from many different countries. Now, yesterday morning, saw a major Danish shipping and energy company, Maersk, report a cyber attack, noting on their website, quote, we can confirm that Maersk IT systems are down across multiple sites and business units are also down due to this cyber attack. The Russian oil industry giant Rosneft said it was facing a powerful hacker attack. So even the Russians are getting hit with the cyber attack that I'm sure they'll be blamed for. So isn't that interesting? Yes. Well, we're going to be blamed for it anyway, so let's just attack ourselves. I mean, does that not sound absolutely and completely asinine? I hope so. It says the impact initially appeared to be the most severe in the Ukraine, including major energy companies such as the state-owned Ukrengo, and Kiev's major supplier. I'm not even going to try to announce it or pronounce it because it's just straight up crazy. And government officials have reportedly sent images of their infected computers out there so people know and understand what this looks like and what it does. And right now what they're doing is $300 to unlock your computer. A lot of people say, well, why don't they just pay the $300 and everything else? Okay, that's all well and good until you pay $300. And then what? What if they don't release it? Or what if it begins round two? Oh, on second thought, $300 isn't enough, so let's make it $600. You see, this is why you don't capitulate to entities that terrorize you. Because once you set a precedent, then it's very hard to go back. Very much like the judicial system. They say that it's built on precedents. And in most cases, it absolutely is. So this is, again, something that we want to pay attention to, not because it's a direct threat to any of us in particular, but what it is a lead up to something huge. And it's, again, just a matter of time. It's not if, it's when. Because as hackers have the ability and have more time to dissect, to reverse engineer this code, I mean, it's only a matter of time before they build a big Leviathan, if you will, and just totally lay waste to the internet as we know it. And that's why it's so gosh darn important to make sure that we have adequate fallback systems put into place should something like that happen. And what I mean by that is simple. You can always go back to dial-up if you have to. Now, the issue with dial-up these days are that most people, especially those that live in major metropolitan areas, have already transitioned to fiber optics and use a multiplex signal to get their phone, or voice over IP. So if you have VoIP, then having a dial-up for backup is useless, because chances are with a prolonged or very good cyber attack, your voice lines can be taken out because it's actually part of your data aggregate. So this is something that really has to be, again, paid attention to. And if you can make the adjustments to have a dial-up line on hot standby that is one of your old-fashioned copper lines, then you might be able to set up bulletin board systems and actually still communicate. You can also use, today, some of the newest ham radios have pretty good data capability, considering where we were 5 years ago, where you really couldn't pass any more than, say, 9,600 bits per second over HF. They've seen a lot of progress as far as advancements in passing data over HF. So another thing to keep in mind as we go forward, because I can't see things going the way they are without some sort of major event that takes place to foment an extreme amount of chaos and throw people's lives into just complete insanity. I'm Joe Joseph. This was the DailySheeple.com's News Shot. Feel free to comment below and visit our website at thedailysheeple.com. Have a great day.